All right, welcome back to the Bobcast. Today we got music producer and man who just has no chill when it comes to his hustle. Please welcome Brizzy on the beat.
Appreciate you having me, my man. The Bobcast, man. The Bobcast. I like that name.
Welcome to the East Coast. What are you doing here?
Hey, man, I'm from Philly, man. This is my home, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
where'd you
man.
grow up then?
Southwest. Southwest Philly, yeah, you know. Shout out to Southwest.
I love that.
Yes, brother.
Do you remember when we first met, Brizzy?
Yes, I do. About 3 years ago, we met, and I was delivering food at that time.
Yeah.
I was delivering food, and y'all was like, hey, can you bring the food upstairs? I'm just like, damn, man, my day was already stressful. Y'all motherfuckers asked me.
A lot of
bring.
Pretentious people that lived in 1500 Locust.
Gave him the drop.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Let me just drop the food off. So I came upstairs. White boy opened the door. He was like, thanks, man. Hey, you want a beer? I'm like, a beer? You know what? I had a long day, man. Fuck it. Come on. I peeped the room. You was Indian boy was in there. I'm like, all right, cool, man. It seems like a good spot. So, you know, we linked up from there, and now it was it. Now we're here. Now you got your own podcast, the Bhavcast.
Yeah.
So congrats on that, bro.
You smoked my bong. Oh, thank you. You smoked my bong, and then my white friend broke that bong.
Oh, damn.
It was a very sad day, man. That bong went through so many crashes.
That's a bad job.
And it's just one little tiny tip broke it.
Damn.
Yeah, I cried for a minute.
I just roll up, man.
Yeah, I like to roll too, but the thing about it is sometimes I get a little petty with my trees because when your money goes down, you're you can't be just smoking a doobie is just a very luxurious, all that smoke is coming.
You gotta get a lot of gas. Man. You gotta get a lot of gas. Bro. Get a lot of gas, man. I'll hook you up.
No, thank you.
Hook you up,
after I pass this drug test, I'm expecting some Brizzy trees.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. It's on the way.
So tell me where this hustle was curated. From when I saw you in my apartment to now, you're always just grinding, East Coast, West Coast, this studio, that studio. Where was this hustle installed in you?
You know what, man? I don't know. It was just in me. I just know when I was a kid, I was just tired of not having money. I was tired of not being, I don't know. I just, at a young age, man, I just wanted success. At a young age, man, and it was, it wasn't easy. And it's still not easy grinding and investing a lot of time and energy into just trying to figure it out every day. And that was my whole thing. I wanted money, so I had to figure it out. I wasn't outside doing a bunch of crazy things that could put me away and nothing like that. But I was doing whatever I had to do to hustle. And people that do this music stuff. You know what? I've always been an entrepreneur. I just had the entrepreneur spirit.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? So it's just my drive really just came from just me wanting it really bad enough and being around people that have it and seeing what they did to get it. Whether if they were in the streets or whether if they're actually doing something professional with their lives, they really went out and did something with their lives and made it happen. So I mean, I had a lot of good people around me. So.
That's what's up. Yeah, when I think about it, when I was a child, I didn't really care about the hustle. But now that I'm older, I'm I see how my parents have hustled this whole time.
Word.
And I was man, they have zero chill.
Yeah.
They're just getting up, not complaining. Man. I was that's how it's got to be.
They doing it for the kids.
Exactly.
They doing it for the kids. I want to be able to, something I learned from Dame Dash watching some of his interviews. You hustling for your last name. You know what I mean? So it's I know when I'm not here, I want my last name to live forever. So it's I'm not going to have that type of lifestyle by just sitting.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying, just sitting around bullshitting and not going outside hustling, whether if it's, man, listen, whatever I had to do to get paper to just even pay for studio time, to invest in my career, my craft, I just did it. You know what I mean?
It's investing in yourself. Do you know the YouTuber Mr. Beast?
Nah.
So he's the biggest YouTuber on YouTube. Right. And he, from his first dollar, just keeps investing back in himself. And now he's so fucking big, and he's just recently dubbed all of his YouTube over into other languages.
Word.
And he's hired people from those countries, the top actors, to do the voices, so they pop off in those countries, But that only comes back from reinvestment.
That's lit.
And that's what I like.
You got to keep putting your energy back into your business. And that's one thing I learned from one of my mentors. Like every time he would get paid from doing his business, he would always put it back. Like always put it back inside the business. That's why every time I used to come to the studio, I'm like, damn, bro, you just got this like your fourth flat screen TV.
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, man, I want this look to be a certain way for this room. I mean, you know, man, shout out to my boy Maul Gates.
Hell yeah. Well, you said you want your last name to carry on, right?
Yeah.
So what is it? Like Beat's gonna carry on?
Well, you know, I'm West. You know what? To be honest with you, the beats will always carry on. You know what I'm saying? They will carry on for sure.
And the middle name is Onda?
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
Oh, man. I was holding that in my head for a minute. Man. I was like, that's funny.
No bullshit. No bullshit. Nah, for me, like, you know, I'm African. I'm West African. So, you know, like my name hold weight where I'm from. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
What is like, you know, like do you do any, like, this is gonna sound ignorant, but like, do you celebrate any like West African stuff like still today, or like
Liberian Independence Day? You know, back in the day we used to have mad cookouts. Back in the day, you know, but I don't know. I haven't been to a Liberian cookout in God knows how long. When the last time was at a Liberian cookout? Right. Yeah.
What do you guys eat at a Liberian cookout?
Man, everything, bro. From jollof rice to fish, red snapper, shish kebabs.
Oh, so you guys more of like a seafood type people?
Brother, everything, bro. We eating everything. Just know cassava leaf is there, potato greens is there. All of that stuff is there, bro.
That sounds very wonderful because, you know, for the first 20 years of my life, I was a vegetarian because I'm brown. And then
brown boy.
Yeah. And then somewhere in college, I like switched over, and now I'm like, I want to eat all the meat, you know?
Pause.
Try it all once.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
I mean, all the meat.
Yo. Hey, yo, get this guy. Somebody get this guy.
Can't get me out of my own crib, you know?
That is true, man. Shout out to the crib, man. Shout out to the crib, man.
Imagine how Clifford, my fish, feels when he just sees this in full effect. Like, he's looking at me, he's like, don't do that again, Bhav. He says, come on, that is not good.
The Bhav cast.
Oh my God. So today you're running a little late. What's causing your lateness, huh?
Brother, you know colored people time, man.
I know.
You know, man, we handling business, man. You know, we're doing a couple of things. I just opened up a recording studio. I travel a lot, so you know, when I'm back home in the city, you know, I like to have like a place where I can just lock in and work. So
oh, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me and my team, we just be, you know, really just building it up still, you know, working on new ideas, new plans and stuff like that. So, you know, we was getting a few things together, man. But
so the recording studio that you're building is going to be here in Philly?
Oh, yeah, it's here in Philly now.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yep.
And like, you chose Philly because you're like, that's your home, obviously, right?
Yeah, for sure. I love, despite everything going on in the city, I love Philadelphia because Philly is what made me. And Philly still has some of the hottest artists, and I'm not just talking about rap artists.
Right.
I'm talking about R&B singers. I'm talking about, you know, musicians. Like the artists here, the people that actually, you know, paint. Like we have creative minds here, some of the best creative minds here in Philly. And
Philly's tough. That's why it's good.
No, man, Philly is like, if I could be from somewhere else, I'd probably be, I don't know. I wouldn't want to be from nowhere else.
Yeah. Like when I decided, you know, like I'm gonna go embark on this comedy career, it was either like go to the West Coast, go to New York, or go to Philly. And Philly logistically was close, but you know, it was like Kevin Hart said, like Philly is like the worst critic. Like, you know, you could be on stage and someone will be like, oh, that dog catching the frisbee is way better than you.
One thing about Philly, we don't take nothing serious, man. We joke on everything. We bid on everything.
But if you're trash, Philly will let you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Straight up.
In the moment.
Straight up.
And I was like, since I was like in a frat in college, I was like, you know, I want the hazing up front in the beginning of my career.
You're right.
That will make you tough. That will make you good.
Yeah.
You don't want to get 10 years in and then come to Philly and then these people just be like, you suck,
you
you trash.
You know what it is? You don't want to skip no steps.
Exactly.
Don't skip no steps, man. Like, you got to get, you know, you got to go through the mud. You feel me? You got to go through the mud to really, like, understand how success really works.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And whatever you really want, you got to go through the mud. That's no way around it. I mean, if you want to skip steps, you're going to miss the journey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I wanted my mud to be thick.
You said what?
I wanted my mud to be thick. I didn't want to be too watery. I wanted to go through the thickest mud. So I was like, let me come to Philly. Let me get and I'm not going to lie. Like sometimes I go on stage and the crowd will just turn their back because they're not interested in what I have to say. And that's like the thickest mud. You know, I'm like, damn, you guys don't even listen to my voice.
But you know what? When you go back and like maybe watch
the tapes, I
tape
everything,
and everything, and you got to just learn from your mistakes. You feel me? And you're gonna be alone a lot.
Oh yeah.
On this journey of success, you're gonna be alone a lot. Like it took me, I don't know how many years just to even just have, like I was telling you earlier, like, you know, it took me many years just to have a handful, like literally a handful of like loyal people that really support my dream. Everybody will say they support it, but the people that actually stick around is like really rare because it's your dream.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know. So it takes you. It's gonna take some time, but everything gonna come together. You just gotta keep making people laugh. Yeah, keep making people laugh, and everything's gonna come together.
Now more than ever, I think we need laughter because they're always trying to like medicate everyone on everything, and that's not the way. Like, did we forget that laughter is the greatest medicine?
That is true. I used to clown this one kid that used to laugh all the time, bro. But he didn't care. Like,
he was happy.
He'll just one happy boy all the time, man. Just laughing. I mean, like one of my homies, he's one of my close friends. He laughs all day, but we literally joke on each other all day, but. This one kid, he would just be laughing at everything. I'm like, bro, that's not funny. He's like, I know, man, but you know, you gotta laugh through the pain, man. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up.
That guy probably had like a very hard like internal life. You know, whatever's probably going on at home, he probably was like.
You know what? That probably is true because you know he did mention some things happening later on down the line. So you know, but yeah, laughter is one of the best medicines, man.
You know Robin Williams?
That was one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, like he's like happy, funny guy, and he ended up killing himself. Like some of the happiest, funniest people are actually sad.
But back when I was a kid, like you know how everybody wanted to be like, at least in my community.
Sure.
We always wanted to be like Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, and shit like that. One of my idols was Jim Carrey. That was one of my idols, bro. Like, I always wanted to like be. He was just funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to be in school just making jokes just because I used to see him do some like Ace Ventura and all that.
Yeah, Jim Carrey is a wacky dude, but he's great.
Nah, he
and I mean that in the most endearing way because he is a little wacky. Yeah.
Nah, shout out Jim Carrey, man.
Yeah.
It's one of my idols, no bullshit.
Check out if you have HBO, check out the Comedy Store documentary. It's like 6 parts.
On Jim?
It's like the Comedy Store is like a club and the internet's gonna hate me for this. Like I think it's in California. You know what I mean? But like he is like one of the one of the young guys that came up in there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And just like you get to see footage of all these guys when they were young, and it's like a young Jim Carrey doing stand up is like, whoa, like such like charisma, and all that jazz.
You know, history repeats itself in some way, shape, or form. So it's probably like, you know, the rebirth of like new acts that paved the way before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, those older guys did it for us.
I'm gonna tap in for sure.
So let's get a little serious, Mr. Brizzy, on the beat. When did music production begin for you, or when did the love for music start, or like how does this journey start?
For me, it was an idea. It was a thought, honestly. When I was a kid, I was in New Jersey. I'm gonna try to make a long story short, but you know, I don't really do too many interviews like that.
Yeah,
so,
no, this is like you give me what you got. Don't worry about shortening it or anything like that.
All I know is when I was a kid, I remember hearing 50 Cent's Wankster. And that beat, I was in New Jersey at my cousin's house. Shout out to my cousin Wash. I was at his house. And the ice cream man used to come through all the time. And then it would be this guy that always used to just blast. It's like when the Trunks we used to just be rattling with like, the heavy bass back in the day.
Yeah,
you
the
know what I mean? The
subwoofers.
subwoofers and stuff like
People,
that.
put their junk right up against the trunk, just to get that. I don't know, dude.
Bro. Bro.
You did it, didn't you?
Bro. And the Wanksta beat was just like a different type of beat for me. You know what I'm saying? But like I was in love with like just the production of like Pharrell, like Timbaland, Scott Storch, Ryan Leslie, Just Blaze, like Kanye. But it was that Wanksta beat back in like 2003, I think. I don't remember the exact year, but that's when I really was like, yo, man, I know I can make that beat. I don't know. I didn't have a computer at the time. I literally didn't have anything. I used to just like look for like a little tape recorder and just make beats with my, you know what I'm saying?
With your mouth and shit.
Yeah, just trying to make,
beatbox?
you know what I'm saying, like beatboxing and stuff. So it kind of like started from there. Then I came home that same summer, and I would like write raps. I would like rewrite the clips, grinding. Music just started becoming more of a passion for me and a love at that time, man. A. Marie, why don't we fall in love was out, like all of those beats was just like different. But from 14, all the way to like about like 18 years old, I went to college and stuff like that, and then real life hit.
Yeah.
I was
Isn't
traveling.
that the worst?
Oh yeah, I was rapping. I was traveling, doing shows from Penn State. From Penn State to Berks, all the way to Penn State main campus, doing shows and stuff like that. And I realized like money was a main issue for me. I didn't know how to really manage money. I was just spending it. So I gave up music for like when I was 21. After I got out of college, I like just pretty much just like leave music alone. But I got into business. So I started like really selling like life insurance. I was selling I was a financial advisor. You know what I'm saying? I also was a counselor at a college. I was doing a lot of business, a lot of schoolwork, a lot of business and stuff like that after college, and just no music. But something woke me up, man.
Yeah.
Something woke me up, man. And like at the end of 2016, the end of 2016, I had met somebody by the name of Maul Gates who had a studio, and we had met before, but we had lost contact. But then at the end of 2016, he calls my phone saying he had a spot for me at his studio. And I was like, bro, I mean, if you invite me over to the studio, I'll definitely just come through. And that day, it was January 1st, 2017.
Yeah.
That's when I gave everything up. I'm just doing music.
Wow.
So that whole entire year, I think that whole year I probably missed like 2 weeks of the studio, like that whole entire year.
Wow. Sweet.
And I was just making beats for everybody that came through to the studio. You know what I'm saying? People were buying beats. I was selling beats for like $50 at the time, giving beats out for free, $150 beats exclusive, and all kind of stuff. Like producers know what that means. And you know,
because you have to give out a little something to retain something.
You got to, man.
Yeah.
You got to, because you want people to know who you are, man, and you can't just off the jump. I mean, I respect anybody that do whatever they do. You want to charge $50,000 for a beat and you got no leverage or no like proof of concept, and go ahead.
Yeah.
But for me, I just wanted to build my name up from the bottom. So 2018, I got my first like placement, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dallas Martin at Atlantic. I got my first like placement through him. And I stayed in connection with that label, at Atlantic, and with him actually, and just stayed consistent, still working with artists in the streets, still working on artists on the come up, just doing whatever I had to do to get my name out there. But at the same time, I was broke. But I still had to find a way. Like, that's not an excuse. You have to find a way.
You got to spend money to make money, and even when you get close to the bottom, you got to still keep going, because it has a turnover.
No doubt.
Yeah, man. I mean, believe it or not, this whole setup right here costs about like.
Yeah, bro. That's not a listen, man. That's why I respect everybody, that do their thing, man. And for you, like I said, we met about 3 years ago, and you stayed in connection with me, like, supporting everything.
Yeah, I really
what I'm saying? Supporting
every time I saw your hustle.
Supporting the beat store, supporting and all that. Like, my team, we seen all that, man. So, it was only right.
Yeah. You know what, like, really just I learned right here that you said, like, you know, you embarked back into this journey in 2016. So I graduated college in 2016, and my first job was in upstate New York building trains. And up in that place, I was like just so depressed because I was so displaced from my family and shit, like 5 hours away. But like people would always tell me, like, why are you working here? Like, your personality is not for this. You know, like, they would literally see me just be like depressed. And like in high school, I did a show called Mr. North Penn, and it was like he has like a beauty pageant. You had a talent, like whatever. And my talent was like stand up.
Word.
And I crushed it, man. Like, I want to like, it's like a big auditorium. And it was like in 2016, I was like, dude, I can either be behind the computer my whole life, or I can go try to do this thing that people told me, like, you might have a career in. So then that's why I moved back here. I decided between like the West Coast, New York or Philly.
Right.
And then, you know, like, so our timelines are pretty similar.
Yeah, man. You know the grind.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. It's just people on different paths, but the grind is still the same.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter what you're in. The grind is still a grind.
You in college, you trying to figure it out. As long as you just trying to figure it out, bro. Like, you can't just give yourself no reason to quit, man, or just to take the easy route, bro.
Yeah,
but
shortcuts are for pussies.
No doubt. I agree with you on that. No doubt. You know?
I mean, if you have good, networking and they get you ahead, that's one thing.
I mean, but you still hustling.
Yeah, but if you're just like cheating the people around you just to get one step at a time.
You know what I used to do, bro?
What?
I used to go to shows, right?
Uh-huh.
I used to go to shows. I used to buy tickets to these shows. And I'm talking about like TLA concerts. Like when I was slowly getting back into the music, right? When I was slowly getting back into the music, I would buy tickets to go to these concerts. Backstage, well, not even backstage tickets, because you can't just buy backstage tickets. I buy meet and greet tickets, right? I buy the meet and greet tickets so I can be able to meet the artists. And I was doing that consistently, so sometimes the security guards would see me and they would be like, oh yeah, I remember him, because I would talk to everybody.
Yeah.
When I took that break from music and I was like in the business, I surrounded myself with millionaires at that time. Like, and these guys would just train me. They trained me to just talk to people. Like, they taught me how to talk to people.
Oh yeah.
Don't be afraid to go network with that person right there. Don't go network with that lady. Go network with that guy over there. You know what I'm saying? So I was trained to just talk to people. So I booked these tickets, go to these shows, and I lucked up one day and I met a security guard that I forever. I'm definitely grateful for that dude. You know what I'm saying? He would literally, like, anytime, oh yeah, you're good. You and him? All right, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So now I'm networking with the artists now. Now I'm getting emails, and now I'm getting, phone numbers, getting manager phone numbers. Like, I would never forget when I got DJ Mustard's, like, email. Like, I was like, oh, stop, I gotta keep sending the beats. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's you just gotta keep figuring it out, man. Networking is key. You gotta network.
Yeah. That expression you just had on your face was like, I could see like real happiness right there.
Oh no,
little kid in a candy store right there.
Yeah, because I mean, like, those are the guys that you see winning. You know what I'm saying? Those are the guys you see winning. So it's like, you want to win like them, or for me, I'm inspired. I'll never forget when I seen Mustard in Vegas. He had like what's that called, a residency.
Oh yeah.
And he was just running it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm at the place where he's having a residency. I'm just like, man, this guy must enjoy life right there. Like, that's life. You got everybody just dancing to your music.
Oh yeah.
Inspiring, man. It's inspiring.
I like how you say that, like, you're inspired by these people and it's not like jealous. Because once you turn like inspiration into jealousy, your view gets kind of tweaked.
Oh yeah.
And I see that all the time in comedy. People get like these small incremental wins and they're like, what the fuck? What about me? Man. And I'm like, if you're too upset about those little wins, you're not gonna win yourself.
Never gonna win, bro. And that's the thing. I was like that though. I was like that back when I didn't know how money worked. I used to blame everybody. Oh, why she? I used to blame. I was one of them. Yeah. Never like a visual hater, but like I was hating
inside.
And that's the craziest thing, because you're already battling inside.
Oh yeah.
You're already battling yourself on the inside. You're battling yourself mentally, all internal. But I just woke up when I started hanging around people that had things that I didn't have. And I mean, not just material things, but like I'm talking about like mental peace.
Yeah.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They had the material stuff. They had the money. They had the cars. They had the wives. They had the, everything that, a man could want.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, you can't move with hate in your heart.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to remove a lot of that negative energy. So that's why, I when I'm with anybody, it's like I always try to give them positive vibes because that's what I was taught. And that's what I always wanted to because it's hard. It's hard out here. There's a lot of negativity out here. It's more negative than positive. It's easy to be negative.
Oh, yeah.
It's super easy to be negative. It's super easy to say, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to get these numbers wrong, but it's like 10 muscles in your face to make a frown and like 90 muscles in your face to smile.
Because it's a mental thing.
Not like that. They've like done the math.
Oh,
so
shit.
It's easier to frown or make a resting bitch face than it is to smile.
Yeah.
And that's like a whole mentality.
I don't know. Like, you got to just change your mentality, bro.
Every morning I wake up, even if I'm sad, I just look at myself in the mirror like, hey, brother, smile. You got such a beautiful smile.
You got to talk to yourself. You got to talk to yourself, man. You got to tell yourself. That's not just talking to yourself. That's giving yourself an affirmation.
A pep talk.
A pep talk before you walk out that door. You know what I'm saying?
You meditate at all?
I do meditate. Not as consistent as I should, but I do meditate. I meditate for at least 5 minutes a day.
That's
I try
all
my hard, man. I try my hardest to just like really just because I was reading this book. The Tequila done got me.
Yeah, it's all right.
I forgot the name of the book. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But the name of the book, man, it's gonna come to me later. But whatever the case is, I was reading this book and it's about they talked about like brain health and they said that the brain is like the least part of your body that you get checked on.
Oh.
Like you'll go check if you're sick, you go to the doctor, you know what I mean? You might get your annual checkup. You'll just make sure you ain't got no diseases or, you just getting your checkup. But the least thing we check on is our brain.
That's
just
true.
On some random stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I want to just get an MRI, not because I hit my head. I just want to see if my brain is like, there's no type of, I don't know,
black holes or something, black spaces. I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to say the wrong thing, the incorrect thing, but like legions
don't
or
worry.
something like that.
The group of Indian doctors out there, they'll correct us. They'll correct us.
You know what
I'm not a doctor. You're not a doctor, but they are doctors.
Yo, listen, man. It's side note, man. Shout out to all the Indians out there. This one Indian. I mean, I hope he's Indian. I don't know if but his last name's Patel.
He's Indian. He's Gujarati. Yes, he is.
Shout out to my man Keaton Patel. He was the first Indian to put some paper in my pocket when I was a kid in school, doing music, chasing my dream. He ain't have to do none of the stuff he did, man. No cap.
It was like what you were saying is like you wanted to get like an MRI just to check out your brain.
I mean, I haven't done it yet.
I know, but you know what the fucked up thing about American medicine is like you need so many steps in order to get an MRI. Unless you get in a car accident, your brain is smushed in. Yeah, they're not gonna just give you one willy nilly.
We got a lot of stuff going on with that, man. But I feel like you just gotta seek knowledge, man. Seek information, man. Seek information. Just don't go based off what you see on TV.
Oh, yeah.
Like, go seek information. Go check on your own brain. If you know what I mean. Mental health is important.
I agree,
especially in the entertainment industry. You'll be battling so many demons you never thought you would be battling in your life, man.
I always say I obviously have mental illness. Like I probably have like ADHD. Definitely like some type of schizophrenia, depression, but like I would never want to medicate myself, nor would my parents ever want to medicate me because I always think your mental illness is what makes you colorful. Once we start medicating these kids, especially, you start turning them like black and white gray. Yeah. And I have like friends that have been on Adderall medicine since childhood, and when they're in their 30s, they're just like just depressed, but they're like blank spaces in their eyes. You look into their eyeballs and you're like, what the fuck's in there? Nothing.
Yo, they killers.
Yeah, killers.
They killers, man.
Yeah, so no, I agree. Like people need to take care of their mental health, but also seek wisdom to kind of figure out how to take care of their mental health. You know, if you ever are in the market, there's my dad's guru. He likes this guy Osho. Sorry, Dad. And
tell me more about Osho.
And then there's a guy named Satguru who's out. Like he's figured out how to. He's figured out how to use social media.
Name? How about Deepak Chopra? I don't know.
Yeah, Deepak Chodra probably. I'm just adding the Indian accent so I make it sound correct.
Is he Indian?
No, he sounds very Indian.
Oh, right.
No, I've heard the name, but I don't necessarily know what he does.
All right, well, he's like, he gives a lot of wisdom, a lot of like, inspiration, a lot of self-help. You know what I'm saying? Like for like this month right here, like I'm limiting the amount of music I'm listening to.
Oh, why is that?
Mental. You need to give your brain some mental, space from like, you gotta detach sometimes.
But like your music or competitors' music, like what do you, when you say detach
all
yourself?
music, bro.
Oh, so how do you work?
I'm just talking about like when I'm in the car. Like I turn my car into a mobile library. You feel me? Whereas like I'm just studying and just listening to audiobooks and reading books. Like I want to keep my mind strong, bro. Like I try to stay disciplined enough to just read a book a month because like for me my schedule's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I also have a daughter now, so it's like
congratulations.
Appreciate it. So it's like I'm finding more balance, but like I'm really being more disciplined on just like detoxing myself from all negativity and just trying to just feed it with just positive energy so I can just continue to just attract the things that I like. You know what I'm saying?
You ever sit in silence? That's like the hardest part for me.
You know what? I wouldn't consider, it's hard for me too, but the best place for me, bro, is literally like, I ain't gonna hold you, dog. When I'm in the shower, I just be just by myself. You know what I'm saying? Obviously by myself, but just thinking, just like, that's like where I can really kind of like let my thoughts just be.
It's the white noise.
Quiet, and I'm just thinking. I'm like, all right, boom, this is what I'm gonna do today. That's how I'm gonna do it. You know, I still write my goals down every day.
Right. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I need to do some type of regiment shit like that.
Got to, bro. It's discipline. That helps build discipline. You know what I'm saying?
I've been lacking discipline in my life, believe it or not.
We all do, man. We all do.
I need to get back on my shit.
We all do, man. Hey, pour up, man.
Yeah, so I've been taking a tea break so I can pass this drug test, and like my dreams have been outrageous, but like kind of even scary. Like last night I had a dream that I like woke up in a hot sweat. I was like, you know how they say like, our globe is in like a weird tension, right? Like other countries in this shit, and like at any moment if someone drops like I'm gonna shoot a nuclear missile. Everyone is gonna shoot a nuclear missile, right? And I was like looking out this window, and I just started seeing like bombs go off, and everyone's like running, and I'm like, no, it's not gonna hit me. And then it finally hits me, man, and I got so jacked up, like fucking, like my leg was like fucking busted. I mean, like burned, and like I could see bone, and it was like really like tragic. And I woke up and I was like, because at this point, like I know when I'm dreaming, because I like to just like extend it out. If something scary happens, I don't wake up anymore. Damn. I like to just see where this ends.
You know what? I gotta start doing that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Nah. Sometimes I ain't gonna hold you. I'll be waking up too, but sometimes, but you ever like have a dream where it's just like you can't even tell. Okay. Nah, you gotta. I mean, I ain't gonna. I feel that. Bro.
Yeah, like I actually learned this in my youth. It was like I had this dream. I had it for a week straight. It was like my boys and I were like sledding, and we had sled into a pond, and in the pond there was a great white shark. And for like the first time I saw him, the second time he got a little closer, the third time he almost bit me, and then the fourth time I was like, just bite me. And then he bit me, and then the shark was like, he had my foot in his mouth, and he was like, it was just like him and I were just at a stalemate. We were like, what's going on? And then he kind of just swam away, and like I woke up and I was like, oh, I didn't feel any pain. So that's when I knew like whatever happens in your dream, it just kind of happens, but it's not gonna affect you in real life.
Yeah, and listen, I don't know. I ain't gonna hold you. I agree with you just because, I wanna see what I don't know. Like I be having some weird dreams.
Yeah, finish it off. Nothing's gonna hurt you.
I can't even explain it because I wake up like, you know what I'm saying?
It's better to last it out and then wake up fully sweating, but at least acknowledge like, oh shit, that was a dream.
Right.
But like, oh man, why is my mind thinking like that? Like, why was I thinking about like the world is gonna end and I'm gonna end in the worst, painfulest position? Like, what is wrong with me?
Well,
in that sense?
I ain't gonna hold you. You might need to
I do.
stop doing whatever the hell you doing. You talking about some
No,
crazy
this is just withdrawal. This is just withdrawal.
Yeah. Well, shit. Well, you know, you gonna detox out of that.
That's what I'm saying. That's all. I'm gonna detox out of that.
Yeah. All positive energy, man.
Yeah. So, like, back to music production because we took a little, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you see Kanye put out like this new little fucking music box? You know?
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that? It like controls like different sounds of production. You can turn it on and
I
off.
think that's lit. I didn't get one, but you know, it's you know, he's one of my favorite producers in the world, favorite people, artists in the world. Even though I don't know him personally,
yeah,
but, like he's like a mentor to me. So, but yeah, I mean, I support it.
Yeah. You know what I think is so funny? Like once Kanye and Kim had their little breakup, like the fashion was definitely with Kanye in their relationship. You know, once he left, there was no more fashion in the Kardashians. They were dressing all wacky.
yeah. Kanye he stand on what he believes in.
Oh yeah,
man. And that's been him since I got introduced to him in what 2002. Like I remember going to my boy Peso house just to get just to listen to the album College Dropout when it first came out. You know what I'm saying? So I bootlegged it. I'm sorry.
What is like when you're producing, like what is
I had to. I couldn't afford it.
Hey, bootleg everything, man. Even movies that come out, I'm streaming them.
LimeWire,
dog.
I was in like
shit.
I was like in 7th grade, 8th grade, you know what I mean?
I can't. Oh my god, LimeWire gave my parents' computer so many fucking viruses.
My joint was BearShare. Y'all know BearShare?
I think I never used
BearShare.
No.
BearShare had everything, boy.
Was BearShare the one with like blue headphones?
Oh, it just had a bear, bro. The bear smiling like.
Was the bear wearing headphones?
I think.
Let me look it up. This is the power we have on the Bhavcast.
The Bhavcast.
We have a fucking.
No, bro. I don't know. Probably Rhapsody.
I just remember having LimeWire. But yo, when you talk about like just like bootlegging things, like even today, like what is this? Gear? Did I type in bear wrong? This is what happens when we wear sunglasses on the Bhavcast.
The Bhavcast. There goes.
Yeah, he's wearing a. Yeah. I know. I've seen this logo.
Damn, free to BearShare, bro.
Look how cute he looks. He looks like me. Yeah, so when you're producing, what is your favorite part of the track?
The 808s.
The beat, the drums.
808s, man.
As someone who played drum set in his youth, I can feel that.
That's fire. Yeah. It's the 808s for me, man. I love 808s. I mean, I grew up loving all genres of music. But it was just something about that trap music that just changed my whole.
Those thumpers.
Oh, man. Yeah. Shout out to Zaytoven. Shout out to Metro. Shout out to, the whole Atlanta. Atlanta gave me a lot of inspiration.
Hell yeah. Now, you say, like, you're a fan of all type of music.
Yeah,
do you like country music?
I don't know any country
just like to
country
listen to
artists, but yeah, I like country music.
Yeah, I got turned on to country music when I was in college because white bitches love country.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know what they be listening to. I did see this one girl recently go viral rapping "Lil Baby," verse on. I forget the name of the song. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But yeah, I like country music.
Oh,
like how, for example, like I like how even country is crossing over to rap because you see how, Dirk had that one country artist hop on his record, No Broadway Girls or something like that. That was a good record.
Yeah, I like. Oh God, I like country music because it's like good day drinking music. You know
what? I ain't experienced that, so I can't even elaborate. But I can. I think one day I might just tap in.
One day, look, next time I'm like day drinking, I'm gonna invite you, And we're gonna do it like how we did at Penn State, just in the like the open country, playing games of stuff.
I don't know, bro. You know, it gotta
pick up trucks.
It gotta. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. That's what I'm saying. I don't really know and shit. Y'all might have to pull up on me.
Well, we'll pull up on you and bring you with us. You know, you can't do that kind of fun like in the city. You have to go to an open field where there's fresh air.
I was in Colorado.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's the freshest of air.
I was in Colorado last year, man, and it was just an open place, bro. Like the place was just open. Like you can hear yourself think.
Yeah.
You can hear yourself think, but you know, I don't know. I never really been to like the countryside. I've driven through it. You know what I'm saying? PA got a lot of country places, bro.
I'm a suburbs boy. Like I love the burbs. I love the country. Only reason I moved into the city was because like to do stand up. You know, like you know, like that's where stand up lives is in the city. So I was like, I gotta be here for that. But I mean, I have a motorcycle. I like to be out there just brum brum and
that's dope.
You know,
that's
wind
dope.
through my hair, even though I got no hair. But like you know, wind through my scalp.
Word.
Are you a fan of like trumpets or saxophones when you're producing music?
I'm a fan, bro. I'm a fan of like every person that just knows how to play a specific musical instrument. Like it can be the trumpet, saxophone, you know, the violin, bro. Like all of that it takes a skill.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So
do you like when you're producing? Do you bring these those musicians in and be like, hey, I got like a rhythm or something? I want you to play?
I collaborate with a lot of instrumentalists, like you know, a lot of people that play, you know, real live instruments in Philadelphia. I got you know my team, my label. You know, we collaborate with a lot of producers that just know what to do.
Have you ever heard of this kid named Tom Menser? No, that's okay. So he's a buddy I went to high school with, and he's like out on he plays Barry sax, but he knows way more than Barry sax because he went to college for like music, whatever. He went to Temple, but like you know, later in life he realized like I also need to make money, so he made the transition into business.
Right.
But like music is his passion, and there's like a couple of bands that he's like hooked up with. But if you like use like real instrumentalists, like I would love to hook you up with Tom. Like he is so fucking beautiful, and like he just knows, man. He was like the best instrumentalist I know, and he can play like 6 different instruments, you know.
No, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Like you know the song like win, you know, like just I think they use trumpets in that. Like I
believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like Trophies by Drake, or like
that's
just like those songs that just have like wind instruments. I'm just like, Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, that's part of like I mean, you know, just me. Like that's part of the reason why I fell in love with like trap music because like you could bring anything to the trap.
Yeah.
Like I don't know which artists did it, but you know I know there's a few artists that you know would bring like live instruments, but still
they bring a whole ensemble.
Still bring that, you know.
Yeah.
You know, still bring it to the rap side. You know, I mean I produce all kind of records, but you know, hip hop and trap are like my favorites.
Yeah, it was like when I was in college and there was a lot
and
of
R&B too, but you know
there was like a lot of EDM, just like that robot music, and I was having like a hard time. Just like I get it, like. We're in a frat, we're just like, you know, bumping and grinding, whatever. And that's the music that was of the generation. But like, you know, like I need like music with instruments in it to really feel good. Because I grew up in like rock and roll and alternative rock. And, you know, those had 4 instruments, drums, bass, guitar, and vocals.
Yeah.
And that's what I was like, when it turned all into computers, I was like, damn, like what is this? What am I like boop boop bop beep? Like what am I listening to? Like, you know?
Yeah.
But like that makes me real excited that you like actually like instruments.
Oh yeah, man. I grew up off that.
Can you play any instruments?
I'm self-taught, like, you know, as far as like playing like piano. Like I don't play it like the way a person that knows how to play the piano, but you know, I play everything by ear. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I work smarter.
Yeah.
So it's like if I don't want to say can't do anything because there's nothing I really can't do.
If you don't have the time to learn it all and master it.
If I could allocate that and also give somebody an opportunity, I'll just do that. So I feel like that's more lucrative for me and lucrative for the person because, you know, I try to make sure all my producers that are either assigned to me or working with me get paid.
Yeah. I'm still working on that ego thing. You see, like I'm doing this all by myself, but I need to hire a guy to edit for me.
I mean, you know, you gotta put the work in.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You gotta put the work in. You put the work in, and everything will attract itself, and it will come straight to you.
So season 1, I'm gonna completely edit. So when I do hire a guy, I can be like, "Yo, can you just do it like how I did it?"
Exactly.
And then if you have some input, let me take it.
Right.
And because I'm never here to deny any input.
No.
I hate when people just slam dunk on people and like, shut the fuck up. You know, everyone has a good input. You know, you need to take it. So no, that's real cool that you say it like that.
No doubt.
Now, since you're, you know, producing, you're making all these beats and all this good jazz, you are working late nights, my guy.
Oh yeah, late nights, early mornings.
But late nights into early mornings.
Mm-hmm.
Were you always a night owl, or like did this come because of this profession?
You know what? It really came because of the profession. I mean, I realized that the most successful people don't sleep.
Fact.
The most successful people don't sleep. I mean, you know, my team will tell you, dog. Like when I'm out in LA. And I'm booked for the studio, and they give me that, you know, like maybe like a 1 to 7, that 1 to 7
a.m. to 7 a.m.
No, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Excuse me, from 1 to 7. That 1 to 7 to turn to 1 to like 4.
Okay.
In the morning, because the beats that I make from 1 to 7, the artists that come in from like 8 to 3, I'm in there playing beats.
Yeah.
And I'm playing beats, and when they pick a beat, I want to sit there to make sure that they knocking it out. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if I can be of help to coach the song or give them input as far as this is what I was thinking when I made it, you know? But it'll turn from a 1 to 7 to a 1 to 3, and I'll be like for 2 weeks straight.
Damn.
Yeah.
Have you ever like, so, you know, like we believe that, and when I say we, general society believes that one shit, like, you know, be up all day, then sleep like whatever, 10 p.m. to 7 a.m., right? But there are like some people on this planet that like just take 3 naps a day and function in like a 24-hour cycle. Have you ever heard about that?
I mean, I'm trying to take 1 nap a day. I'm trying to take 1 nap a day. I don't know, man. I'm going to die in the studio or something, bro. I'm going to die probably on the plane or something because I don't really sleep. I ain't gonna hold you. The most times I really get sleep is when I'm on the plane.
I believe that.
And that's like a 6-hour flight, 2-hour flight, you know what I'm saying, 3-hour flight. I'm gonna just take a nap, you know what I'm saying. But I'll take a nap from time to time. You know, I'm reading this Kobe Bryant book, and he was talking about just taking a nap because you need to regenerate your brain, you know what I mean.
I took a nap.
You know what? It's
podcast.
not even a book. It was an interview. He mentioned it, but you know, I'm trying to take a nap. I'm trying to start taking naps.
Yeah. You drink coffee? Any?
Oh man, I honestly don't. But I just started again, man. I just started again. Like I got addicted to the Dunkin' Donuts.
Hey,
you know,
represent
caramel,
Dunkin' Donuts.
The iced caramel latte with you know, extra caramel. I've been on that, man. But you know, I was just listening to this podcast this other day, and they like, you know, coffee, man, kills your liver or something like that. They said, and I'm like, damn. And you know, this podcast, this person, I actually support him. You know what I'm saying? So it got me thinking. But you know, coffee, I literally recently just started again because I'll go to bed when the sun is about to come up, and then I just get back up, and I'll be like fighting sleep a little bit, but I'll still fight it and just get what I need to get done. Like, you know, after I leave here, I gotta go get more work.
Yeah, no, you guys are on a fucking hustle. You know I see it. Yeah, Brizzy came here with a whole crew. I was very excited.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to 17MG.
Can I suggest something? So I used to drink my coffees like a little snack too, like caramel, creamer, and all that. Just drink it black. you know, just I know it's awful. You hate it.
I mean, it's like taking a shot though. It's like that's how I you know, because I was doing that actually. I was doing that actually at my last job.
Yeah.
In like 2016, 2017 ish, like I would drink like black coffee because they had no cream, no sugar. I'm just like, what type of time are y'all on in here? Like, y'all don't have no cream in here. This is black.
Yeah.
The shorty, she was like, you know the saying. I'm just like, whoa.
What's the saying? Once you go black, you never go back. Well, coffee?
Nah. I was working at this place. This is a place that fired me, man. This was a place that fired me. Fuck that guy.
No, like it's too much sugar because caramel is just like, hey man, as a Dairy Queen dude, I love sweets.
Nah, man. At that job, the shorty was like, "Yo," I'm like, "Yo, there's no coffee. There's no like with cream, no like hazelnut, no French vanilla, nothing." She was just like, "Nah, you know the saying." I'm just like, "What? What do you mean the saying?" She was like, "You know." I'm like, "Oh man, this place is crazy."
I just brew it, throw a couple ice cubes in there,
but
and
then I tried
it.
I tried it, and I'm like, you know what? Say no more. You about to blow the up? Come on, man. Might as well.
Yeah, you can do it. Maybe I'll take a puff too.
This the Bhavcast, baby.
Yeah,
it's the Bhavcast.
We've actually
exclusive.
So I have no problems with the gas going around.
Yeah, I'm not.
Now, speaking of gas that you're passing, you know, you be in the studio drinking and smoking. Do you think that enhances like your ability or not? Because I'll be honest with you, when I drink and smoke, my stand up just goes in the poop, and like, but I feel like with music, it actually probably enhances. So what's your opinion on that?
For me, I don't. I'm lying, but I slowed down smoking while I'm actually making beats, unless I'm like really in the flow of actually doing it.
May I? Thank you.
Like, I don't smoke while I'm making beats because it just, you know, it just does something to my mindset that it brings a lot of nervousness out of me for some odd reason. Like, but then there'll be some nights where I do smoke the gas, and I'm just like, you know, like last night, me and my artist I'm working with, man, we was in that joint fried, working. I made like 2 heaters, but I don't normally smoke weed when I'm making beats.
But drinking.
But I'm gonna definitely take a shot or two, and then they'll turn into a whole, you know, mixed drink, and then you know what I mean. I'm flowing, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
weed, I don't know, man. And then again, when I'm in LA, that's when I really like. I'll probably get some really good gas because I know what I'm getting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, out here in Philly, you know what you're getting if you got one person that you normally get from. But like, you know,
I buy from these Asian kids on Snapchat. They go to school in Drexel. They come in very hard every time. And they get it from somewhere, and I cannot doubt it's very good weed. If you ever want a new hookup, just they deliver it, man. They these Asian kids hire white bitches that send the weed to you. Word. And I was like, that's a good business plan because white girls won't get busted. You know, I was like, you Asian guys figured it out.
They do.
Yeah,
they do.
I was like, hell yeah, guys.
They did. It's good that you got us wearing shades on here.
See, Bhav knows what's going on.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Dude, that was it's like my mom is gonna watch this, you know. So my mom at one time came home blacked out, fucking. It must have been like 2013, and I came home I don't even remember coming home. Like my friend literally dropped me off, and what he did was the most fucked up thing. Fuck you. What he did was he pulls up to my house, and I'm still passed out in the trunk. I mean, not the trunk, the back seat. My bad. The back seat, right? So like, I wake up at my house. I was like, "What? You couldn't just like park out of the neighborhood? Be like, all right, we're here." You pulled up like in my parents' driveway, and like I wake up, and my mom's already opened the door, like. What is going on? And he's like posted up outside of his car like a cool dude. Like
I got your son.
Yeah, like what? And then I apparently went in there, ate crackers like Like I couldn't even put them in my mouth.
What
and
was
then,
you on?
I just was like, I drank like a water bottle of vodka in one crush, but like at 1 p.m. and I was home by 6 p.m. So I was like still lit,
bro.
Yeah, it was.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah,
that,
it was just like a a good time. But apparently, I just ate crackers and then I did laundry and then I passed out.
Damn, bro.
So it wasn't even bad, but my mom was like, I don't want to ever see you shit faced.
Foreign parents are like that, bro.
So that's why we wear sunglasses.
Yeah.
You won't see me shit faced, ma.
Nah, I'm good.
So, yo, have you ever brought an artist into the studio and you were like, damn, maybe this was, I shouldn't have done this?
I can't. You know what? my A&R is laughing. Why are you laughing, A&R?
Have we done this?
I mean, you know, it's been a couple times.
But like, what is it that does it? Is it flow? Is it content? Like, what is it?
It might be
swagger.
It might be the gas, man. You might just get gassed up. It might be the.
Oh, so someone brought them in too hyped. Like they're like, this guy is the shit. And
nah, sometimes you might bring the person in because you think the person, but maybe the music is hot, but maybe their work ethic is shitty.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Maybe the person is hot, but their attitude is the worst. Maybe this person is just hot. Maybe you thought the person was hot the whole time, like it's all fucking smoke and mirrors and shit, like it's fake or whatever. It's a facade. There you go. You know what I'm saying? But it's been more good ones than terrible ones I've worked with.
Good.
I've been, you know what I'm saying, some artists I had the real good pleasure like working with. I ain't gonna lie. And I still work with them, but like my moment with them was like, you know, it was definitely like great. It was a good experience as far as like up and coming artists that I see doing their thing now, like Zaz Sosa. You know what I'm saying? Like these are just artists that I'm like, you know, I watched them grow into who they are, you know what I'm saying? Like Zai, he was probably one of my favorite artists. Young 187, you know what I'm saying? Free him. You feel me?
Is he locked up?
Yeah. Good dude. That's my guy. I love his music. That's how I was a fan of his music before I actually met him. So that's why I like, you know. You know, artists like them are people that I follow since like I guess the beginning, as far as like following them, supporting them, and then having a chance to like work with some of them. And that's just Philly artists, you know. Quilly, he was somebody that I used to laugh at on the gram because he was just so funny and he was hot. Like
I love when musicians are funny too,
bro. He will make you laugh and he can rap. Like he can go bar for bar with you. You know what I'm saying?
Because like music is their first career, and then they just happen to be funny, and they're like, oh, I love this guy more.
Yeah, man. And then working with like P&B Rock. I wasn't there when he hopped on one of my beats, but it was just dope because Rock at that time, and he's still doing this thing, but like at that time he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm bumping motherfucking R&B 2 or R&B 3, I think. I was like, he got R&B 3, right? Yeah, and then Selfish, like I was a fan of his shit. I'm still a fan. And then he hopped on one of my beats. And it was one of my beats that I ain't never think he would hop on, which was the craziest thing. But he did his thing, shot a video to it. It just added more like respect to my name, growing at that time. So there's a lot of artists, man. There's a lot of artists.
Dude, you worked with a lot of people.
I mean, you know, yeah. I mean, when I think about it, I have, man. But you know, I'll be humble with mine, and I respect everybody doing their thing.
This is like you, by name dropping all those names, you've maybe also realized, man, like I'm missing a whole industry. Like I thought I was well rounded in my music, but like I'm not even onto the game in my own city. Like. You
gotta pay attention.
I didn't know any of those artists.
But I mean, I don't know any comedians. You in your field.
Yeah, man. I mean, that we got me.
I know comedians, but you know? Like, you know, up and coming comedians. I mean, there's a lot of dope black up and coming comedians in Philly that you should probably like to tap into.
Oh no. I mean, I know like, all the Philly comedians.
Rich Dollars and who else funny, bro? Tiz 21. Like you gotta follow them. You gotta see what they doing. You gotta connect with them.
Are those two that you just named in Philly right now?
You gotta tap in.
I wonder where they're performing because I'm out every night.
I mean, like, I don't know if they out doing stand up, bro, but I know.
I want to check these guys out. Like when we finish, I'll get their Instagrams from you guys.
Let's check them out. Yeah. There's a lot more. There's definitely Funny Boy Quill. He funny as shit.
Funny Bill, what does he do?
Funny man, comedy.
I'm sorry.
You a young nigga, Griff. Yeah. Who else out here? You a young nigga, man.
So Brizzy on the beat. Let's do some fun things before you guys have to bounce. Get back to work. Mm-hmm. Do you like to dance?
I don't dance. I like to vibe out. Yo, all I know is when Griff say, "Yo, got the dough." I'm like, yeah, I say less.
Man, you guys that was good. I haven't smoked in like a minute, so I'm really roasted.
Yeah, man. It's about to be a long night for me, man. It's a long night for the driver. I'm still out here driving, hustling, grinding, everything. So it's a long night. So you hit the gas sometimes to ease your mind and just get to the work. You feel me?
Yeah, but you know what it really is for me? It's the tequila.
Yeah. Now I ain't gonna hold you. The tequila that you sponsored and all that, it's cool. But ain't nobody fucking with that what's called Terramana?
No, yeah. Dwayne The Rock Johnson's tequila?
That Terramana, bruh. Reposado, that's what I mean.
Wait, Terramana is like Dwayne's tequila, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I really fuck with it. But you wanted you wanted the brown tequila. So I was like, it's better to get 1800 brown. And it was sold out of it.
It's cool. I fuck with 18. I mean.
No, I fuck with Dwayne. Anything Dwayne does, I do.
Wow.
I love Dwayne The Rock Johnson, dude.
That's
The
my
Rock?
guy. The Rock, yeah, man. Nah, but yo, your laugh is funny as hell. Yo, the Bobcast.
I have an empty bottle of Terramana on my fucking freezer,
yeah,
but
man,
like
that's been like the only thing I've been buying, man. Like I
love you more now.
I was heavy on the Casamigos because I'll be in LA. The studio will always have like Casamigos.
You watch his movies?
I mean, yeah, I watch.
Yeah,
I watch all the Rock movies. I fuck with the Rock, but I don't watch all the Rock movies and all. Like I watched the recent joint with him and the boy that played Deadpool.
What's his fucking? I know who you're talking about because he's funny too. But
he played a couple superheroes. How you go from the Green Lantern to Deadpool?
He dates Blake Lively.
You don't know that nigga name.
Let's look it up, dude. The internet.
I don't know that nigga name.
Who is Deadpool?
Who is Deadpool?
I don't know. Chris
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, Ryan Reynolds.
I just tossed the white name out there and we figured it out, guys. I love that.
Ryan Reynolds. How you know his name? You was watching his movies?
No, I was just thinking I remember his name, but
Damn, Ryan Reynolds. I ain't never knew
Ryan
his name,
Reynolds.
bro.
Dude, Ryan, you're great,
Ryan
dude.
looked like the white boy that had like the broke nose. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The boy with the broken nose, the white actor that.
All white people look like they have a broke nose.
Yo, white people ain't. I mean, I'm just talking about a specific motherfucker, man. He talking about all of y'all. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Hey, man, I just making generalizations, dog.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to describe a person.
I'm sorry. I went too far.
Well, white people, we love you, white people.
We do.
I mean, y'all be bullshitting white people. Y'all be bullshit. Y'all know. You know what I mean? But we gonna keep it like that. You know, peace and love to everybody, all races, all around the world. Peace and love and light.
I only hate people that hate me.
I mean, I feel that.
You know?
I feel that, man.
I don't really discriminate what color you are.
Heart, though, that's just me. Can't live with hate in your heart, man. Don't be that person.
Yeah, you know what, Bhav? Don't be that person, dude. That was.
But you can forgive, but don't forget. You know what I mean? Don't forget. You know, because sometimes you might have to pop a nigga. You know what I mean? Do what you gotta do.
Could you do it?
I mean, if I had to, but
same.
You know, it all gotta make sense. You know,
I'll start off with the sweet chin music first.
Damn. Dog. Yo. Imagine getting hit in the face with a hill, nigga. Imagine the niggas that rip. Yo, you imagine the type of shit that could go down,
Brizzy,
bro.
imagine it in these Jordans, though. getting sweet chin music.
Nah, whatever Shawn Michaels had on his fucking foot, nigga.
No, but it's me.
I'd rather get hit by that. Oh, dang, you sweet chin somebody with the Jordans on.
Imagine that on World Star.
Nah, but that shit Shawn Michaels had on his feet though. If you know Shawn Michaels,
That's just You love wrestling?
When I was a kid,
Dude, same. Jeff Hardy, dude, that was my guy.
that was my guy too, man. But like, I was a fan of them whenever like they kind of like came on. Like, I fucked with them, the Hardy Boys and all that. But like,
Dudley
wrestling, the Dudley Boys was my niggas, man. Bubba, what was his name? Bubba and
Bubba Ray, and Devon Dudley.
Devon Dudley, and then Spike.
Yeah,
that little nigga was little as shit. He used to come out running like this.
You got Edge and Christian, those white boys, Jesus loving white boys.
Remember the Vampire Bull?
Vampire Bull?
Yo, y'all gotta know what I'm talking about.
Kane, Undertaker, Vampire Bull. Who's a vampire? Gangrel. Yeah, they drank the blood. Yeah,
that fake ass blood. They was selling this shit out of it.
But Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, nigga. He said The Rock says. The Rock says, shut your fucking mouth. Yo, The Rock used to chump the shit out of niggas. Then he used to give you the eyebrow with that. Hey, yo.
Dude, The Rock. You know what? He just like had that, like any phrase just was like, can you smell what The Rock
is? That nigga took advantage of his opportunity.
He understands
got every
timing.
bag out there, bro. The Rock got every bag. What didn't he do, nigga?
You gotta be like, that's why I drank tequila.
Wasn't there like a rumor they wanted him to run for president or something?
Yeah. It's not a rumor. I want him to be president, dog.
The fuck? To do what?
To just be big, strong, and looking up to.
I'd rather be where I'm at with The Rock. I ain't running the country.
No. He wants to do it. He's gonna still be making shitty movies that we love, but he's gonna be the president. Dude, it's okay. He just adds that to his list. Go meet with this world leader. Go meet with that world leader.
Nah, I just
president
want
is just like a public facing.
I want him to talk like how he used to talk in that wrestling.
He will.
The Rock says, "Good morning."
Imagine him going to the Middle East.
Yo, they ain't gonna be like, they gonna love him.
Dude, The Rock is
yo. But the president is cooking. That DJ couldn't wait to press that motherfucker. No bullshit.
Dude, that's literally when like my girl was like, why do you like drink tequila? Because you honestly don't look like you're having a good time. It's because of Dwayne. Dwayne, he's winning. He has taken every opportunity. You know what? $7 production. Oh, I came into my life like this thing with $7. Yeah, I believe you. And you made a killing and you're winning. And I respect that. And you're big as shit, dude.
Hell yeah.
You so big, dude.
He's strong as shit.
He single-handedly is gonna save DC Comics. You know, his big ass.
Doing DC?
Yeah, he's like playing like Black Adam. I don't even know who this character is, but Dwayne is doing it, and I respect you.
Oh, fuck it. He take advantage of
Yeah, Clifford, you like that too.
When they call, he be like, you know what, let me think about it. That nigga be like, well, they're going to give me at least eight minimum, at least 84 million. What else? Come on.
No, let's look it up, guys.
Nah, man.
No, he is. It's like for like 2 years probably.
The Rock.
Well, let's see how much he made for Black Adam. Huh? I gotta probably search Dwayne or The Rock. How do I search this, guys? How much did Dwayne?
That shit. There you go.
Dwayne make. I'm not even looking at the screen, guys. I'm just looking at the keyboard. For Black Adam. Let's see. Is this coming up?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
There you go right there.
I know, but even this is too small for my eyes. Oh, the screen. Let me look at that. Yeah. Like, see, guys, it was the doobie that we smoked. You guys made me turn it weird. I'm sorry. So, okay, let me restart. Since my family has a Dairy Queen, I have a Blizzard on the fucking wall. And you can take your sunglasses off for this, but if you get it in 3 guesses, you get to join this glorious list of winners. And if you can't, then you just don't know ice cream, and it's okay with me.
I mean, I get the same ice cream all the time.
Yeah, but
I'm just
here,
keeping it 100.
just try to guess. You have 3 guesses. On the second guess, I give you a hint, and you'll love the hint. And
it looked like a strawberry type of ice cream.
Okay.
Or maybe like a vanilla. Hold on.
I need you to say something and then Blizzard. That's like how I determine guesses. It's like,
it's like
Oreo Blizzard or something like that, but it's not Oreo.
It's like a strawberry cookie ice cream blizzard.
No.
Damn.
I'll give you this. It is cookie. It's not strawberry. My hint is crackers, and you can use lifelines if you would like. See, I gave you this after the first one, but I should have waited till the second one, but I'm a good person.
I mean,
try. You know this treat. It's a. I mean, you smoke weed. You like munchies. You like food.
Oh wait, it's possibly like a strawberry cookie edible.
Not edible. It doesn't have to do anything with weed. Like you can get it like at your average anything.
All right, well let me get a lifeline. I mean, it's a milkshake.
No. It's a blizzard. Like no. Okay, so it's some type of blizzard. Just I'm telling you to guess the flavor. Okay.
Okay. I'm over here trying to describe the whole thing and shit.
So like example, like Oreo Blizzard, right? This is obviously not Oreo, right?
All right.
You know, so like you said strawberry, it's not strawberry. So think about another flavor it could be. The title has character a cracker in it. It's blank cracker blizzard. Yo, I'm serious. And you'll crack up when I tell you what it is.
Lifeline.
I mean,
lifeline, man. I need a lifeline.
Yeah, you guys know what it is? Graham cracker. That's close. Is that your guess?
No, that's not the whole. We gotta think about it. It's probably like a strawberry cheesecake.
It's not strawberry. It's not strawberry cheesecake.
What the fuck is it?
Now you guys have to give me an answer. That's how the game works. Come on, guys. Graham cracker. You might have been close. That is something with cracker and then blizzard. Come on.
Don't say nutcracker, bro.
No. Okay, so are you gonna? Is that your second attempt? No.
I would say it does have a little bit of blue. So it's like a party
Cracker. Okay, that's
birthday cake.
All right, come on, guys. You guys are almost close. Come on, you guys are birthday. You are right there. Okay, is that a guess too? Birthday cake cracker blizzard.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Okay, come on, guys. You got it. Come on. Something cracker blizzard. Bro.
Cracker Barrel blizzard.
No. Griffey, you're supposed to be a man with words here. Come on, you got this. No, it's not Graham. I'm telling you, it's not it. Look at it. It's not. Graham is like a brown color, like graham cracker. That's like a brown color. This is not a brown color up here. No, dude.
All right, man. You know you got it.
You guys give up? You guys give up?
Yeah.
That's another dub for the Bhav.
Hey, yo, you on some like Riddler shit.
Animal cracker. Oh no! Oh no!
Man, ain't no crackers that look like that.
My guy. You see it now. Those are the crackers. They come in white frosting and pink frosting.
Yeah, 2 different type of green.
Wait, Brizzy, come back for 1 second. 1 second, yeah. Okay, let me close it out real quick.
No, I gotta use the bathroom.
All right, guys. That was Brizzy on the beat. He gotta go pee. I love that. And yo, you didn't get the blizzard, but it's okay, bro.
Awesome.
Thank you for coming. I really appreciate that.
Appreciate you having me, man.
Go pee, my G.
Hey, man. Appreciate you having me.
Of course.
Brizzy on the beat.